Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is the talk of the TikTok streets. This is the talk of the YouTube streets. Honey, everybody is talking about, I want to say Risa Tessa Risa. Honey, she is doing numbers. Baby girl is doing the damn thing down to the TikTok. I mean, she's getting millions of views on Who the F Did I Marry? It is basically a series of her breaking down from start, and when I say start, I mean from when they met until she got her divorce decree. Honey, when I tell you that baby said, buckle up, I was in the flow. It only took me about 2 minutes to know that this lady is going to hold my attention. I'll be able to watch her. I am interested. Not to mention, I talk with my hands. And she talked about, excuse me, y'all. I do talk with my hands. It's a coping mechanism. But yeah, I don't know why I do it. But yeah, I talk with my hands. So that kind of made me chuckle. But anyway, honey, have y'all been watching this? As you can see, I am just now getting done with part one. When I tell you, baby, she said he had two profiles down to the dating app. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with the dating app called Hinged. I've heard of it. I don't know much about it. I've never put a profile on there. But, honey, that should have been a red flag then. Two profiles, honey, that's very much given narcissistic. I've even heard psychologists speak on dating sites and social media apps and things of that being breeding grounds for narcissists, honey. Child, you should have ran for the hills, baby. So, of course, they matched up or whatever. That is the point of getting down to the Hinge dating app, honey. So, he had a whole facade he's created. He said he was from Philly, that both of his parents was gone to the upper room or whatever. I think his daddy was a police officer and his mother was a teacher, I believe. Correct me down in the comments like I know y'all will if I'm wrong, but I believe that's correct. I'm going to tell you another thing I liked about this lady, Risa, Tisa, is the fact that she was holding herself accountable. She said she ignored the red flags. So that's one thing I've liked thus far. I noticed that in the beginning, I don't know how the middle and the end will be, but I noticed that. And I rock with that. She was holding herself accountable. She was not blaming everything on this man. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know that you all notice her holding herself accountable. And another thing, y'all let me know what y'all think. I think the first conversation she said they had on the phone was extra heavy. I mean, he talked about him living out in San Diego and now he's back down in Georgia, his childhood in Philadelphia, all of his siblings. He gave a family tree. Like I said, his parents gone to the upper room. He's been married before. I mean, I think that's kind of heavy for the first conversation. Now, I could see maybe third, fourth conversation. But the first conversation, child, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know. Honey, she another flag on the play, baby. And he did say he played arena football. So fast forward after all the backstory and his childhood history, he tells her, let's go out on a date. So she picked Cheesecake Factory down in the Gwinnett County area. I'm not familiar with that area. I've been to Atlanta before. I think it's close. But anyway, so she said she calls her friend. She was excited. I almost forgot, baby. I was in the flow when she said, I hope he looks like his pictures. Because, baby, we know catfishing is real, child. These people will get on here looking like Denzel. And then when you meet them, child, I ain't going to say that. But anyway, so if you've been to Atlanta, then you know 285. So she was down on 285, on her way down to her date, baby. And all of a sudden, she had a blowout. Honey, yet again, another red flag, child. Honey, I'm going to tell y'all how he baited her in, how he charmed his way into her heart. Because I've had one like that before. When he showed up and he was fine, and then he changed her tire, he put the donut on that thing, and then she said they was holding hands. That did it. She even said to herself she had butterflies in her stomach, baby. But yeah, y'all drop down in the comments. I'm about to watch part two while I sit in rush hour traffic, child. And hit a like for your girl.